You're listening to Radio Multiverse.
灰色の瞳に映る影はもろく今を離れるほどの花足が紡ぐ沈む夕日を追いかけたあの日と重なる記憶訪れる炎燃やす
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another supposed episode of Savage Tokusatsu. And we return after quite a break from this game, actually, since we've played some other things. And to start out, we're gonna lose one of our players, and immediately right off the bat, we seem to have lost Stan. So right now, I'm here just with Chaz. Yeah, this is gonna be a really short game apparently, unless he's gonna come back in the next couple of minutes. But while we wait for him, let me tell you about the game we have planned, because you see on the game screen the icons of Melvin and Takeshi, and they're apparently gonna fight some sort of a gorilla chef, and it's actually not too far from the truth. And there we have it. The glorious return of Stan. We now have two players. We are joined today by Chaz and Stan. Welcome, guys.
Oh god, that was awesome. That was amazing.
Yes, Stan, that was amazing timing on your end.
Yes, Ramsey is the master improv.
Well, hello, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. And to this very special episode.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Prison patrol, because I refuse to call 726 that bloop.
Well, today we were supposed to start with our new, quote-unquote, new game of Cartoon Action Hour, because I told you guys last time that we weren't going to use Savage Worlds anymore, despite this still being called Savage Tokusatsu, but that's an entirely different story. But since both Dawa and Chris cannot be with us today, I thought it was a little bit pointless to carry on the main story, so we're gonna have a little bit of a side plot. Well, excuse me. Sorry, I had to cough. Yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of a side story today, and it's going to mainly involve apparently Stan disappearing from the screen again. But besides that, it's going to involve our heroes trying to get to a birthday party. But they will be thwarted by a sinister simian, as we will find out during the game.
What? Is that the guy from Is that the guy from Freedom Foes?
No, not Dr. Simian. I just said a sinister simian.
Okay, good.
You know, simian is just like a monkey-like creature.
I don't want to foreshadow the episode, but I feel like this series has jumped to gorilla.
Jump to gorilla.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right, but no, let's not waste any more time. We're actually going to start on a regular school day for all of the prison patrol. We're going to start out in Trinedale High. It's a sunny dale in Trinedale, because you know the catchphrase, it's always sunny in Trinedale, because holograms.
Yay, holograms.
Exactly. And yes, you guys are about to start a regular day at school. The school day hasn't actually started yet. You've just taken your seats in the classroom when suddenly Takeshi gets a message on his future phone.
Okay. Well, I want to check that out.
All right. And it reveals that you've got a message from none other than Chandra, the girl you've been trying to get a date with, whatever you say. Yeah, and apparently you are invited to her birthday party next week.
Yeah. Yeah, he looks at the phone, smiles up and down, and then he puts it away.
Right, you're just gonna keep that to yourself?
Yeah.
Alright, that was unexpected. And Melvin, you also get a text message, and it reveals the exact same invitation.
Yay!
Actually, notice that the entire class is suddenly getting out their phones.
Huh. I guess
Wait,
it's gonna be a big birthday bash.
Takeshi looks around the class like, oh, come on, don't tell me you all were invited.
Yes, we were all invited.
Yes, and you hear the voice of the local bully Ash going like, "Yeah, apparently I was invited."
What? Why did they? And he's
Wait,
like,
how
oh,
did you
shit,
get your phone number?
I don't know. Ash looks very confused.
Well,
And then suddenly the glorious apparition of Chandra strides into the classroom. And she casually brushes her hair aside, looking very regal as she usually does. And
Mom was looking at his phone trying to figure out if his phone was hacked or something.
she looks at you and she says, "That's right, all of you have been invited to my birthday party next week. I assume you will all be there, unless you have a prior arrangement of some sort, in which case I will understand." Now then, please don't make too much of a big deal out of this. It's just a regular birthday party, and I would like to apologize ahead of time for the location of my parents' mansion, for it is quite away from the city center, and apparently it's very hard to reach by public transportation, so let me just apologize right off the bat. There's not really anything I can do.
Why is there a mansion outside of town when we're in the middle of a ice stunt?
No, it's just inside the town, but on the outskirts.
Dude,
Probably
she has
near
a
the
thing?
mansion. I mean, you can't build a mansion in a town. It's like a big building. You know what I mean?
And there's quite a lot of whispering.
Space.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of whispering in the class, going "Wow, she really lives in a mansion. Wow."
Yeah.
And then
Then
she notes all the murmuring, and she says, well, that's quite enough of that. Without further ado, I would like to present to you today's lesson. And she
what?
gestures to the door, and the teacher walks in, and he goes yes, thank you, Chandra. He looks really confused.
Wow, she's one for dramatics, apparently. Surprisingly, actually.
Yeah.
When she wants to, she can be pretty dramatic. She could make a good host.
And she goes to her seat, and as she walks past, Takeshi sees her going past in his vision, it's in slow motion, or and her hair's her long hair's waving behind her, all very 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 gloriously.
Yeah, he's nodding at her. He's like, "Hey."
She's not really acknowledging you at this point.
Well, in his mind, she knows. She knows.
All right. So yeah, the rest of the day progresses quite normally, but then after the day, you probably have some things to discuss.
Like transportation and prisons?
Exactly. You know what, since we're on the subject, we're going to actually discuss today's game, because we actually haven't discussed yet what we're actually going to play today, because we are not going to play Cartoon Action Hour. We're actually going to play a little game that I found for free, and it is called Oh Dang, Bigfoot Stole My Car. And it slightly maybe gives away the plot too.
Link in the description below.
Yes, remember this, future Ramses. Remember this.
and it's a game made by Paul Medjevic, if I am pronouncing that correctly. I do not know, but you might know him from such games as Inverse World and most importantly Breakfast Cult, a game I've been wanting to play for a very long time now, but I won't dwell on that too much.
Play it!
What?
Let's play it! Oh, wait.
No, let's not. There's too many other games we have to play first. Yeah, I could just stop. We could just stop Prison Patrol right now. But I think some people won't like that I leave the story unfinished.
Yeah, some of us will kill you.
All right, but yeah, it's a really simple game. It's based on lasers and feelings, and if anybody out there knows lasers and feelings, you know it's a really rules-light game. I mean, all the rules fit on one page, and this game is no different. And we're actually gonna start out with asking our players a few questions.
In French, apparently.
Mais oui. Well, all of you have a style. You can either have brains, brawn, smooth, serious, wacky, or wise. Which are you guys gonna choose?
I'm gonna be brains.
Okay, that makes sense.
Let's see. It's either going to be like smooth or wacky, one of those two.
Remember, this is regular Takeshi we're talking about.
Wacky.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so that's you guys' style, and now you're gonna need to choose a role. You got like things like athlete, comedy, driver, face, investigator, navigator, or techie.
I guess I'll be investigator.
Comedy.
All right, cool. And next, you need to choose a number from 2 to 5, and this I need to like briefly explain. The way this works is that like people with a high number have are good at patience, and things like research, tech stuff, staying cool, precise action, things like that. And a low number means you're more reckless. And that means intuition, smooth talking, wild and passionate action, and street racing. So yeah, like I said, you can choose a number from 2 to 5. High means that you're good at patience, which is an important word in this game. And low means that you're good at reckless, which is also an important word in this game.
Yeah, I'm taking 2.
Okay. Okay, cool.
I'm taking. Let's go with 4.
All right, 4. Okay, cool. Be sure to write that down somewhere. Just one number.
Yes, I put it on Discord for me, remember?
All right. And next up, we need to decide what your name is. I think you already know what your character's name is, since this is the first time you played these characters.
I am Joker.
Yes, you're Joker. And you're looking really cool.
Yep.
All right. And you also need to come up with what your present for Chandra is gonna be.
Do I know she likes soap operas or whatever?
I don't know. Do you know that? Let's see. How would you know such a thing? Tell me.
I was at the video store buying some Mugen Mass
I'm sorry, there's still physical video stores? No, I'm asking you. I'm not correcting you. I'm just asking you.
Yeah, there is. You know,
how so? Is it like an antique store?
Yeah, you how vinyl's coming back?
Okay. I get it. Okay, I get it. Yeah, and she was there. What was she doing?
She was trying to hide herself looking in the soap opera section for DVDs and such. And Melvin noticed her and promised not to tell anybody that she saw her there.
So, even though you promised not to tell anybody, you are gonna buy something like that for her birthday.
Yes, but make sure for her, do not let anybody else see it.
Alright, cool. So that's what you're gonna try to buy. Okay.
Yep.
We'll get to if you find that in a moment. What's Takeshi gonna do? Or you
well,
guys first
obviously-
need to like put your heads together.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Well,
Need to come up with a
Melvin's not gonna
plan.
tell her. Yeah, Melvin's not gonna tell him about what he's gonna get her though.
no, I mean Takeshi is very good with like talking to people, so he asks around a lot of people, and he's very persistent, stubborn, and he found out that she is a theater girl. She likes the theater, and so
I suppose that's correct.
and so since he is
She doesn't
acting is
play
his passion.
theater herself, though.
No,
But she likes the Phantom of the Opera.
but he got some cards through some very unorthodox means.
I mean, you're planning on getting that. We haven't gotten to if you find it
Oh,
or not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we have to go to that shady alley for you to get the tickets from the
Yeah,
shady man.
he wants to get her some cards for I don't know much about theater, so
Are you talking about like cards, like pamphlets, or like, are we talking about like we're gonna play
like tickets.
You and Duel?
like tickets.
Oh, you're gonna get tickets. Okay, that
Yeah.
makes more sense than cards.
Sorry, tickets in German is Karten. So it's-
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool. No, I can totally dig that. So, how are you gonna do this at the end of the school day during which you discovered that you've been invited to this birthday party? Are you just gonna go off and do your own thing, or you first need to discuss some things?
Other than my player curiosity of asking Ash about how his phone number ended up with somehow the person I keep forgetting
Oh,
the name of.
you can totally ask Ash if you want. We can do a small scene with Ash if you really want.
But the thing is,
Yeah.
she's his Melvin's bully, so that's probably not a good idea.
Yeah, do you want to talk to Ash? I mean, you're curious, but do you really want to talk to Ash?
My curiosity will be okay. Just gonna move on.
You decide not to talk to Ash, okay. Ash will remember that.
If I see him or her at the party, I'll ask.
Okay. Alright, what are you guys doing? Are you just gonna go off and find a present, or are you gonna, like, discuss some things? What are you gonna do?
Do you want to discuss carpooling?
Carpool? Well, he doesn't have a car. So yeah. He'll discuss it with you.
Yeah, Melvin will offer you Melvin will offer giving you rights since he assumes your cousin is not going to give you Mo is definitely not going to give you right there. That she's probably not going to go to that party.
Moa does loudly proclaim that she refuses to go.
Yeah.
And,
So Melvin,
unfortunately, Elizabeth has prior engagements.
yep.
Well-
So Melvin said he's going to ask his dad to borrow his some more for his name the car. Keep forgetting.
You're pretty
I keep
sure
forgetting,
Letitia's going, though.
Yeah, we could probably ask Letitia.
Yeah, if you want.
Well, let's go ask. Let's see how Letitia's get running there.
And, so you're gonna ask her?
Yeah, why not? Let's see how she's going there.
She looks a little hesitantly and says, I don't know yet. I think maybe I'm gonna ride my bike there. She looks a little questioningly at you.
He's like, okay, am I in the scene? Is Takeshi in the scene?
Yeah, why not?
He's like, ride your bike? No, man. You can go with us. You can get riding our car. We'll go there with the 3 people.
I still asked my father to borrow the car, right? The DeLorean.
I don't
now
want to
you got
bother you.
proper-
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, man. I insist. You're coming with us.
I'm still
Wow.
not 100% certain if I can come. I still have to ask my parents, and somebody has to take care of my brothers and sisters. I'm not sure. I can't tell you. I'll tell you tomorrow, okay? She looks a little
Okay,
nervous.
just keep us updated. Stay good, okay?
You notice that she's still a little that she's nervous because Takeshi's around, and Takeshi's still kind of newish to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, this story takes part, like right after the whole disaster season arc, if you know what I mean.
Yes, the current arc, yeah.
After the whole moon problem has been resolved. So it's like just a short while from the story we're in right now, but still a significant problem has been resolved. Let's just say.
Yep.
Yeah, but yeah, she still looks a little bit nervous around Takeshi.
Yep. Do me and Takeshi know our secret identities, or
No,
no?
that
Okay.
probably hasn't been revealed yet. I've talked to Stan. I'm getting the idea he wants to keep up the mysterious act for at least a little while longer.
Fair enough.
So yeah.
Okay.
So apparently,
Oh.
Letitia can't really tell you yet if she's going or not.
Fair enough.
As she walks away, Takeshi's like, "Dude, she totally wants to go, man. You need to get that car."
Yes, I'm trying to get the. Yes, I still need to ask my father about the car.
But won't your father need the car for something?
Yes, I make sure he's not having any late work at the astronomy lab. At the observatory, I mean.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Well, Mel, wait a minute. What if we
What?
sent your father? We get your father some tickets for the theater. That way he can't be in the lab.
Yeah, just send
Okay,
everybody
would
to
he
the
still need
theater.
a car? Would he still need a car to drive to the theater?
Well, not if we get him a cab.
Well, technically,
Wow.
you guys could get a cab.
We could get a cab if needed.
Yeah, but we could take your father's car. I mean, we got a car. Why do we need a cab for?
I feel like you're not thinking this through completely. If we're paying for someone else's cab, we might as well just pay for our own cab.
Yeah, but dude, we have our own car. Think
No,
about
it's
that.
his car.
Well, if we pick up other people, they don't know it's his car. They think it's our car, man. And that's worth a lot.
It's a bloody souped up DeLorean. You know how old this car is? And
Well, it's a movie car, so, you know.
Wait, it is? Does it even have its own autopilot like regular cars do these days?
"Does it?"
my dad may have installed that into it, but it's pretty much like think of a super souped up DeLorean then with pieces. Yeah, pretty much it should not be here, but it's been souped up to still be
Okay.
relevant-ish.
Because the thing is, in the future age of prison patrol, most people don't actually know how to drive a car, especially not teenagers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because, you know,
Well,
cars
so
drive
that-
themselves nowadays.
We'll assume it looks like the car from Back to the Future and has been modified to
Yeah, so he's like,
be able to go on autopilot.
Look, I get it, man. It's not as great as a shiny new NSU RO80. All right, I get that. But it was in a movie.
What do
So
you mean
that's
that?
pretty amazing.
If it's not in the movie, it does a DeLorean that looks like the car from the movie.
And somebody behind you goes like, "Whoa, you guys got an NSRU 80?"
Yeah,
I don't
man.
know what that is.
Absolutely.
That's his-
It's actually
he-
Mike.
he goes over to like Melvin, taps him on the shoulder.
That's his car, man. That's his car.
Okay,
What?
you guys remember
what?
Mike? I'm pretty sure at least
Oh yeah,
Chaz
I
remembers
remember
Mike.
Mike. Yes, I remember
Okay,
Mike.
so I don't think Stan knows who Mike is.
No.
Well, Mike's this really cool sporty girl.
Yeah.
She's vaguely of Italian descent, even though she doesn't sound remotely Italian, and she's all into cool and extreme things and stuff, and also she knows how to fight. You heard she fought off some Shaddock's Empire troops before, some shades by herself. So yeah, she's pretty cool, and she seems interested in you talking about that car.
Well, we just have a problem, man. He has this amazing car. But his dad
Yes, a DeLorean.
constantly borrows it and gives him his DeLorean.
Wait,
So
what? A
he-
DeLorean? I thought we were talking about this NSRU.
Well,
No, he was talking about that. I was
he
not.
takes the his dad takes the NSU RO80 and drives to work and leaves him with a DeLorean. So it's like so unfair.
What?
It's the worst.
Really? Wow.
I don't comprehend this.
And but then she like sidles over to you and starts like nudging you in the side and starts like is like sort of like grinning at you and say like, "Wow, Melvin, you're even cooler than I thought you were." How aren't you being swarmed by girls right now? No matter of fact, I think I know some girls I should tell all about that.
I lean over into his ear. You can thank me later, man. You can thank me later.